Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, if you are looking for a lofted barn type of building for a storage shed or a she shed or a tool shed, I've got this 10 by 16 side lofted barn right here behind me. I'm going to turn the camera around and show it to you. Just a second. Here it is. This is a 10 by 16 side lofted barn by Graceland. Comes standard with a 2x3 window here, single pane, another 2x3 window over here, single pane, and 72-inch wide double barn doors. Your metal roof comes with a 25-year warranty. Comes with a PPG green paint, exterior paint with white trim. That PPG exterior paint comes with a 25-year warranty, 10-year adhesion warranty. Your building, this is a lofted building, so I'm going to go on inside and show you the lofts and show you inside this building. Okay. You've got two lofts inside of this 10 by 16 side lofted barn. Okay. Loft on each side, and they're both 4-foot lofts. So the first thing that I want you to notice, if you're shopping around for other types of buildings from my competitors, we have plywood in the walls, and we have plywood in our floors. That's standard in a Graceland building. Other companies may not offer it, or if they do, it's definitely an upgrade, but it's standard in Graceland. Plywood walls and floors. That's 5/8-inch plywood. Okay, and it's all pressure treated. In fact, all of the wood products that you're looking at are pressure treated, except for the things that are not roof decking, because that's OSB, and the floor of the loft is OSB. Those aren't pressure treated. Everything else is pressure treated, comes with a limited lifetime warranty. All right, so that 5/8-inch plywood in the walls and 5/8-inch plywood in the floors. I want to talk about the walls. We double reinforce the 2x4s every third wall stud, or every 4 feet. Okay, so it'll be a single here, there's a double, single, double, single while we're in the corner, single, double. That's the way it goes all the way around. We double reinforce every third wall stud is how that boils down. And what that means for you is it's a stronger, sturdier wall than the majority of my competition. First thing, we space our 2x4s 16 inches apart. That's standard for us, and that'd be standard if you were having a house built. But it's not standard in most of the portable building industry. They space them further apart at 24 inches. Graceland spaces them 16 inches apart and double reinforced every third one. That means we put more 2x4s in our walls than our competition, which makes our walls stronger by default. We also only buy and use premium grade lumber. It costs us more to buy the premium grade, but it gives you a better quality, a better grade of lumber. Single reinforced 2x4 at the bottom, double reinforced at the tops of our walls. Many of my competitors only put one 2x4 at the top of their wall. It's to save them money, but it doesn't give you as good of a quality of building as ours. So we are double reinforcing here, and we're double reinforcing up here. At the top of the walls, we have this aluminum soffit ventilation system that runs all along the sidewall. So the left side wall and the right side wall, we have that aluminum soffit ventilation system all the way here, and then all the way here. And that's for improved airflow, and that's a Graceland exclusive because they have a patent on that. And that soffit vent system on the sidewalls works in conjunction with the the roof vent system at the top. That's a screened-in roof ridge vent. Runs the entire peak of the roof. It's screened in to keep out bugs and debris. Those vent systems work together to keep this building 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the summertime extreme temperatures, and that makes a huge difference. Okay, so that's about our walls. Next, I want to talk about our roof. Roof trusses are 2x4s, just like our wall studs are 2x4s, also premium grade, also pressure treated. They are attached to the tops of our walls using these metal hurricane clips. A lot of my competition will attach their roof trusses just using screws or nails. We do not. We use the metal hurricane clips, which is standard in the roofing industry, to attach a roof truss to the wall. We're able to offer you 150 mile an hour wind gust certification. And part of the reason we do that is because we use these metal hurricane clips to hold that roof truss onto your walls. If a strong enough gust of wind comes along with my competitors' roofs, they may get pulled right off of the building because they are not using the metal hurricane clips, but we do. And that's why we stand behind it with 150 mile an hour wind gust certification. Next, we use standard roof decking it's OSB roof decking for our roofs. Some of my competition does not use OSB roof decking. They use those little 1-inch wood slats They're spaced apart, and which gives them a weaker roof than ours. Ours is standard. Like if you were hiring a roofing company to build you a roof, this is how they would do it. On the outside of the roof is where we attach the metal, and between the metal and the OSB decking, we have a moisture barrier. That's standard in the roofing industry, and that's how we build ours. And of course, the roof ridge vent at the top. So that's how our roofs are built. And let's talk about the floors. This is 5/8" plywood floors, and the plywood slabs are fitted together, interlocked using tongue and groove. It's really the only and best way to do a floor. My competitors out there may not do tongue and groove floors, which means the plywood slab can pull apart from the other plywood slabs. Not ours. Okay, it's really a seamless, gapless floor because it's tongue and groove. That means bugs underneath this building cannot get up through the seams between the plywood slabs because they're interlocked like that, tongue and groove, okay? That's how we do our floors. In the subfloor, we use 2x6 floor joists, not 2x4 wall studs. A lot of my competitors use 2x4s in their subfloor. We do not. We use 2x6s, okay? And in our subfloor of the building, we space them 16 inches apart, just like our wall studs are 16 inches apart. Now, in the subfloor of our loft, we space them 24 inches apart. That's standard in a loft because it's not a super heavy load-bearing loft like the floor is. 16 inches apart in the floor, 24 inches apart in the loft. Now let's talk about the wall height. Your walls are about 6'3.5" to 6'4" to right here. You're at about 6'11" to right here on your loft. And from the loft part right here to just underneath that roof truss, you're about 3'8". So I'm gonna put the camera up there to show you your headroom that you have in each of the loft spaces. Okay, so those are questions that people tend to ask me a lot on these buildings. Let's see, free delivery and setup is included within 50 miles of my lot, and that includes us bringing the building to you, setting it up on the concrete blocks that you will provide, and then we will level the building, and then we will attempt to anchor the building into the ground at the four corners of the building like a mobile home would be anchored. We use 18-inch anchors and we drive them into the ground, assuming that your ground is suitable for anchoring. It is the Ozarks, and we tend to grow rocks, it seems like, in the ground, so sometimes we can't drive anchors. All right, that's all included in the price of this building. If you're interested, you do not have to drive to my lot to get this building. You can talk to me online through email, through text message. You can message me on Facebook. You can hit my website and chat with Jarvis, my chat bot, or send a message directly to me through Jarvis. There's a lot of ways to get in contact with me. Okay, so get a hold of me and we can sell you this building. You don't have to drive down here to my lot. Of course, you're always welcome to come down here to the lot to buy a building from me, or to come in and look at the buildings that are in my inventory on my lot. All right, we have rent to own available for those of you interested in rent to own. The cash price is always your lowest price and your best price, but we do have rent to own. It's a no credit check rent to own. We go 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. There's no penalty to pay it off early. A lot of my competition offers rent to own, but they penalize you. They lock you in on those rent to own rates, and then they penalize you if you want to try to pay it off early. We do not. So if you're interested, all you got to do is get a hold of me. So I'm going to encourage you to take a look at this video description on this video that you're watching. And in that description, I'm going to have a link to a lot of things, to my website, to my Facebook page, to my Facebook Messenger. You're going to have my phone number. And I'll also have a link to my YouTube frequently asked questions playlist. All right, so a lot of different ways for you to get all kinds of information. And of course, you can just go straight to me. Give me a call, give me a text, hit my website and visit, chat with me. Yeah, a lot of different ways. Also Facebook Messenger and Instagram, okay? And I think also Twitter. So there's a lot of ways to get a hold of me. Aloha from the Ozarks.